That's bullshit. You can make way, way, way more. All you have to do is change your mind. What's up, guys? This is Petty ECOM, Patrick Nielsen at you again. We're here at the office, and right now, today, I'm actually gonna talk something about a change in your mind, simply, right? I'm not gonna bore you too much with it. Actually, I'm not gonna bore you at all, because after this video, if you actually gonna make this change, I'm about to tell you, this is gonna be life changing. I'm simply not joking. And why do you know this? That's simply because this month, June, has been life changing for me. Now, it's been stressful, but it's been life changing. Now, how? What I want to talk about today is simply your mind, how that's controlling you. Like, it's crazy how that's controlling you to a certain amount of revenue. Even that sounds stupid. That's where I have my total kind of fucking breakdown this month, right? So let's just walk out this creepy meetings room. I'm gonna go up to my office. I'm gonna talk. Anyways, the crazy part is that for this whole time, my mind has. So what I tried to say is that my mind was pretty much only focused on the payments I had to do every single month, right? Being for my car, being for my businesses, being for my, just my personal life. I was simply just focused on the amount of number that I had to pay every single month to be alive, right? And the reason why I've been focused on that is because for the longest time, my dream have been to be 100% entrepreneur, meaning, but that's my desk again. Meaning that, of course, I am an entrepreneur, I were an entrepreneur, and you are an entrepreneur out there. But I wanted to be able to like 100% live and take care of myself. Money I made in my business. That's been the craziest goal of mine. And then I just simply hated going to my part-time job or full-time job at a time, and really just had to work to survive. Now, I will say this before moving on, is that it's like a million times better to have a job and actually to have money to support your business so it can actually grow than to have too big of an ego to not have a job. Trust me. So once I got to the point about a half year ago, 6 months ago, once I got to the point where, hey, right now I can actually live, I can take care of myself 100% and be 100% reliant of myself with the money I made in my business. Amazing feeling, trust me. And now you want to protect that, so that's the awesome part. That could be for another video. But now I still had a broke guy's mindset, right? That I just had to pay my bills and we're gonna go from that. Like, I had the mindset of that I got a check in every month, I have to pay the bills, move on to the next check. That's the mindset I had. Like, okay, I know I have to pay this X amount. Let's just put a number out there, just so we have something to go out for. This is, of course, no correct numbers at all, but let's just say I had a bill for $100. That was my, let's say $100 is what I have to pay every single month to survive, to have my car, to have my office and everything else. That's just what I had to survive, right? That's the only thing I focused on. Like, I have to make $100 to survive. And when my mindset was on that, I barely made any more than that. Make sense? So let's say I had $100 in mind. Well, I would make $100, or I would make $150. I will make $80. And that's where it starts to become frustrating. As you know, if you have a job, or if you're an entrepreneur of some sort, and in the beginning, you know that scraping at the end, at the bottom, where you can just pay your bills, that's fucking shit hurts, man. And it's just tough and gonna wear you down, and you're gonna be stressful. Wish I were. I've lost some hair right here. One of the main reasons, right? And simply just because of the hard work I've done and haven't seen any results in a long time, until the last 6 months or so. Of course, 2 months ago I got my office, so my bill actually, what I had to pay every month, tripled. I'm not gonna go into detail the things that made it triple, because I don't really like to talk about those things, and it's personal. My monthly bill simply, it actually tripled. Now, could you imagine what mind state I was in at the beginning of this month? So right now, instead of paying $100, I should my bill were pretty much $300 now. Theoretically, of course, this is not true. This is just so you can have an idea. So now I was like, damn, I barely make $100 to pay my bills. How the fuck am I gonna make 3 times of that? Which I've never done. I was fucking speechless, and more of that, I was devastated because now I was thinking, damn, I need to get out and get a job. And again, diluting back to the part of having a job, it's not because I had to get a job, it's simply because I have finally made it to the other end where I can live 100% and be 100% reliant on my money in the business. And now that I had to go back again and get a job, mentally that just fucked with my head, and I just didn't want it. I finally could live 100% off my business. I have an office I could go to every single day. I just love it. And then now to give that kind of up, to get a job, to not only just get past this month, but everything just went through my head. You've probably been there yourself. So I was just like, damn, man, I was lost. Like I remember my girlfriend and I were in, which you just saw in the start of this video, we were in for a workout training at the fitness, and that's where I kind of figured out. Like I looked at what some emails I got, and I was like, but I manned up. I took it as a challenge. I was like, listen, I'm gonna do what I can. Like it was pure survive mode. I had no idea at that point that I would survive this month. No idea. Long story short, I just went into it literally 2 weeks in, 2.5, 3 weeks in. I made the mark. I made the mark of the $300 mark. I made the mark. Right now I can pay. And at the same time, I was kind of like, my mind opened. And that's also what that's kind of what I'm trying to get out in this video. My mind opened that all this time it's simply been my own fault, and I've been locked up in my mind. My mind have used this much potential, right? So my mind have kept me from my real potential. So it was first when I stood with the challenge in front of me and where I had no choice, that's where my mind opened, changed, and things happened, right? I would, trust me, if I didn't get those extra bills, I wouldn't have made even close to what I've made right now. I just simply wouldn't. And this is where that I'm super, super excited for the month of July and the future month, as well as I'm super scared, man. Now, why? Okay, so I'm super excited that now I know my potential is way higher than I thought. And my potential right now, I have no idea where it is. Could I make like 100 times more than this? That's gonna be a lot of money. But the scary part is that this month I had a lot of weight on my shoulder. I literally had to pay 3 times more than I've ever done. Now I have 0 weight, more like the other way. I'm relieved. I'm happy that I made it. What I'm gonna do now? Again, mind and having the weight on your shoulders. So my goal right now, trust me, I'm gonna do it today. I'm gonna figure out what I'm gonna do today. Is that for the month of July, I need to get some new weight on my shoulders. I need to get something on my shoulders. And for me, it's not only just to say, hey, let's just say $300 now. Hey, I need to make $400, right? That's not gonna cut it. That's not gonna motivate me at all. And it's not gonna put that hard weight on my shoulders at all. Doesn't matter. It's not, I don't need it, right? So what I'm gonna do now is, first step is put that goal way higher. So instead of 300, I can say, listen, I want to make $700. And again, I'm literally just talking examples right here. It's not because we only make $700 or $100 or $300. It's just so you have an example to go out for. And so this kind of story makes sense. Now, but it's not enough. It doesn't put any weight on my shoulders because I don't have a bill to pay for $700, $800 right now. So what I'm gonna do, like, how can I put the weight on my shoulder? But all I wanna say to you, that 99% of you right out there are keeping your potential way down, right? You have your mind, trust me, ask yourself, you have your mind focused on one specific number you wanna make in order to pay your bills and maybe just have a bit more. Or just focus on your bills. That's what you have in mind. What I'm telling you right now is that bullshit. That's bullshit. You can make way, way, way more. All you have to do is change your mind, change your perspective at things. So what I've done right now is that I've said that, hey, I want to put aside X amount of this because I know by doing that, then my next big goal will happen. It could be buying a new car, BMW or something, or it can be moving into an awesome apartment, which is my goal right now. My point is, I'm gonna finish up right now in the next 20 seconds is that your mind is set on a specific revenue or specific money number right now that is so much less than your potential. So I want you to click and see if you can find that switch of really been focusing on, I need to make this or else. Like, I just want you to think about this. Just think about it, and that's gonna do a lot. For right now, guys, I wanna go out here where we take our orders in. I wanna say thank you very much for watching this video. This is a life experience that is currently happening in my life, so I hope you can take it to advantage. Go down, subscribe, like, and comment this video. It would mean the world. So have a good day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.